here. And then here we have the under cab. Oh, here we go. I don't know what that's all about.
I called and said there was somebody lighting fires underneath the loading dock in the area. Have you seen anything?
Hey everybody, I'm Andy the Kenworth Guy. Thanks for coming by the channel today. So we've been here before. It's a pretty cool spot. I really love it. The sun has gone down below the building, so it's not going to show the sparkle of this truck. I'd really love to show it to you, but I'll maybe show it in a little bit later on in the video, so you got to watch to the end. This is one of my favorite builds. You got to watch this one. It's about 6 or 7 weeks worth of work that I've put into this truck after the truck showed up, and it was about a year wait to get the truck, so well worth the wait. Don Rylett, I know you've been waiting for this truck for a long time. Long-time friend, long-time customer, and long-time subscriber on this channel, pretty much from day one. So thank you, Don and Jackie, for purchasing this truck from me. Without further ado, let's show some B-roll and get into the details. All right, so here it is. This truck is moving on, also known as Apache. Beautiful, beautiful design on this truck. 3-color factory paint. We did the legendary blue, which I don't know if the sparkle is going to show here. Not really. You got to see it in the daylight here. I'll see if my phone will help. There you go. You can kind of see the sparkle there. So we got legendary blue. We did a legendary silver and then a pearl white, which has the ever so slightest of metal flake in there. It's not a 3-color paint process. It's a 2-stage paint. Cars use 3-stage, trucks use 2-stage. And that pearl white that you see on pickup trucks and stuff like that, I wish we can get it on trucks here, but it's a different paint process. But this is pretty much the best way to get it going, with a pearl white and legendary blue and silver. And I even did the legendary silver pin around the fender just to throw it back to make it more old school. So this is obviously a 2022 Studio Sleeper. It's a 264-inch wheelbase. Ordered it, it's a Super B setup spec as far as it goes. It's a 13.2 wide track front axle with a 5-inch drop. We also had the front end lowered. I'll explain how I do that later on. I have lots of people phoning, emailing, messaging me how to do that. It's not hard, and we're gonna get rain here in a minute. But as far as what we did with this truck here, this has the factory bumper Woo! Oh, there goes the camera. I might adjust this other camera here. Yeah, it was a beautiful day here all day today. All right, so it was a beautiful day here earlier, and these big mean clouds decided to show up here just now for my video. So hopefully we can get this done before it starts pouring rain. So as far as what we got here on the front, like I said, factory bumper, we had the lights on the sides of the bumper put on as well, which are tied in with the clearance lights on the air breathers, the lights on the back here, and then here we have the under cab. Oh, here we go. I don't know what that's all about. There's no fire here. This is really strange. Strange interruption to the video here. Anyhow, maybe have a chat with these boys here in a bit. Getting back to the truck here. So we have the clearance lights with the lights on the bumper, the air cleaners front and back, supplied by Shift Products. Beautifully done. And then we have the cab skirt underneath with lights, and then same thing underneath the sleeper as well. So it's got the full underglow lights. As far as the back goes with the lights, we put on the rear bunk lights right here, and then those are in the clear standard red. So that was kind of the theme that I did with this truck. Clear lenses in the standard LEDs, so it looks really sharp. Here we got your fuel tanks, which are painted legendary blue. Big thank you to everybody over at Eastside for doing that for us. Just a beautiful job, always turns out perfect. And then we had CTR put on a brand new Comfort Pro APU. So that's what's right there. And we had that, the panels painted blue. And then I wanted to have the stainless panels on here, and Dawn and Jackie were on board. So I'm just so pleased with how this turned out. It just looks super. One thing I was hoping for, I left enough space here for us to space that evenly between, but because of this plastic piece that's on the side here and the heat that is still, I can feel it right here, that is potential for causing damage to that plastic panel. So we wanted to provide enough gap there, and turned out decent. We did the polished battery boxes and DPF box here, as you can see. So this is a polished aluminum both sides, so it's a really clean look. Speaking of clean, we kept the side of the stacks here without any names or anything, just nice and smooth, nice and clean. I love the look. As far as up top, we have the Lincoln Chrome 6-inch miter cuts up there. So that's what we got on the top. 15-inch air cleaners that are the bolts on the inside right here. So you can see that's nice and protected, and also looks nice and clean as well. So as far as back here, we have the full tub fenders, which are done. Gentlemen, not bad, you?
Someone called and said there was somebody lighting fires underneath the loading dock in the area. Have you seen anything?
I've been here for half an hour, haven't seen a thing, no.
Okay, sounds good.
No, so
Nice truck.
I know this is a hot truck. It's not on fire, but
It's a hot truck.
yeah,
Beautiful.
thank you.
Like it. Sorry about you.
No problem at all, guys, no problem. Thanks for your service. All right, apparently somebody was lighting fires underneath the loading docks here. But haven't really seen anything, so that's why those dudes were here. Anyhow, getting back to the truck here. As far as the back here, you can see this rear tailboard. We Actually took this from his trade. The truck I sold Don 3 years ago, he got a few things from Shift, and this was one of them. So we put this on here. We changed the lights out to be the clear LED. They were a little different there prior to on the previous installation of his truck, but everything else was still in really good shape. Now these full tub poly fenders are from Shift products. These are something that they make, and we had them put on, and they went with the blue. It was either a blue or a black, and Don wanted to go with the blue. He really liked how this kind of tied it all in, and it looks really sharp. As far as the rear ends, we have 373s on Super 40s, and it has a full locking differential. And then we put a Yost fifth wheel on here as well. So that's a 24-inch slide Yost fifth wheel. Now the one thing we didn't do was put any deck plate, and Don has plans to do some changes there on his own, so we're just leaving that. This is kind of how it comes from the factory, just zip tied and tied right to the frame, so it doesn't really move. And as far as the rear panel here for the condenser, we put this beautiful stainless cover on it as well, just to tie everything in together just beautifully. Painted fuel tank on this side as well, along with the def tank right here. So this is the 31-gallon def tank that we have from the factory in the new design. So that's legendary blue as well. Love it. So we did the full wraparound paint design all the way through the back. And oh, up at the top here, I forgot to mention, we put on factory beacons with the orange amber LEDs on there, and I really didn't like the way that it turned out as far as the look goes. And so I put on these clear, low profile lights on there, which I think make it look really good. Because they kind of stood out like a sore thumb. They kind of stick up really high, big orange pimples on the roof there, which looks good on some trucks, but on this one here, with all the clear lenses, it just didn't really fit. So that's something we wanted to change as well. We also did a Shift reverse bow tie visor. We did the stainless bug deflector on the hood, and then we were going to put 9 lights across, but something that we overlooked in the speccing process is you got these nubs up there, and it's about another $2,500 to get those taken off, shaved, repaint the roof, and then put the lights on. So we just kind of wanted to keep it under budget as much as we could. So I think it looks good there with the 7 across. It's kind of different. Don't really see that very often, but looks pretty awesome. 7 ribs on the grill here. And then we have the Shift turn signals here with the Kenworth emblem in them, which look really cool as well. Up here, we took the factory turn signals that we ordered, and we changed them out to these Shift products turn signals as well. So lots of Shift products on here. Big thank you to Adam for all of your help on this project, Chris for doing the install, and Lisa and Renz and everybody, Jason over at Shift for designing everything and putting it all. Just turned out beautifully. Love it. All right, let's pop the hood and I'll show you what we got underneath here. I thought if we come on location here, we'd get away from some of the sirens and all the traffic that happens in front of our store, but not the case. All right, so here we have the Davco 382 fuel filter heated water separator. So this is a run aid and a start aid on there as well. And then we have the work lights that I like to put on the trucks right there, just so you have a little bit extra light underneath. I'll throw my light on here so we can see a bit better, hopefully. Remote lube terminal, we have the boosting terminals, your air chuck right there to fill it up. And then we have, I forgot to mention, disc brakes on this truck. Sorry, drum brakes on this truck all the way around, just kind of how we wanted to spec the truck out. This is a 565 1850 torque rated Cummins engine. It's the Performance Series. This is a hot side of the engine. We got your turbo, we got your alternator, your compressor, all this stuff right here. Your HVAC system up there, and then we got that extra little work light. When you order one, you get both. Something else I like to mention when I'm speccing trucks, We order it with this bar down here. This is called a hood hinge reinforcement. Sorry, a heavy duty hood reinforcement. If you're looking at speccing a truck, or you have a salesman that's building a truck for you, or you are a salesman and you're watching this, search the option heavy duty hood reinforcement. That's what that is there. And then this one here that I like to put on is a heavy duty hood hinge reinforcement. So that's another one right there. So this makes it easier to open the hood. This one here makes it prevent the hood from sagging and over time causing the fender's paint to start cracking and starring along the side here, which can happen. So that's a few things there. Before we go inside, I'll just kind of show a few other little things that we did. We did the chrome beading around all the windows. So the peeper window, the windows here, so a little bit extra chrome around there and around the upper windows up on the top there. So that's a little bit about what we got going on. So let's take this tour inside. Okay, so here we are inside, trying to get out of the rain. It's not quite here yet. Thank you for not raining yet. All right, so let's take a look at the truck here. So this is the studio sleeper with the Diamond VIT Diamond Studio interior in the black trim on the inside. So we can do a blue trim as well, but I really like the look of the black, and that's what Don decided to go with. Now we have the black dash as well, and then you get that beautiful wood grain dash when you order the Diamond VIT interior. We did no navigation, we did the full gauge package, full switches, and then we have the 18-speed manual transmission. We did a rubber steering wheel. This makes it easy to take off, and then you can put a whatever aftermarket one you would want if you'd like. As far as over here, we have the window lift controls. We have the power and heated mirrors as well. And then there's your ignition, the red lights on the back of the sleeper, and then the interior lights. Here, I'll turn on the cab lights here. The bunk light, which is on right now, and then engine fan, air traction control, DPF, PTO, beacons, auxiliary lights for the underglow. We have the fifth wheel slide, and then here's the hazards, Jake brake, cruise control, air dump, and diff locks right there. So that's a little bit about what we got there, and something else that we did a little bit special on this build. The guys at Shift, we got the blue stitched logo for the carpet mats, which I think looks absolutely fantastic. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so as far as the seats go, these are the Air Cushion Premium Plus heated seats that have the leather, and then they also have the additional storage pocket right here, and like I said, the full lumbar supports with the Premium Plus, and then this is a little cup holder that it comes with as well. I like to keep my Yeti in there, and then there is the heat control right there. Also did the stowable armrest just to flip things up and out of the way. And we have the black carpet in the cab and also in the bunk. So that's kind of what we got going on here. Now with the studio sleeper, you get a little bit extra space over the 72, but basically from this line back, it's the same. It's just this added panel right here that is new, and it gives you that added storage. So you can see here, you get lots of storage all throughout, and then a shelf right there. And then obviously with that, you get a larger upper shelf right there. Same thing on this side here. We have that extra long shelf right here. A little different on this side. We got another closet and then two shelves, and then the big up above here with the TV mount, and then a little strap there. We got more storage there, a little handy mirror, and then more shelving with a little table. Just show you how that works. That flips down like so. There we go. So that's what we got, and then the fridge is down below on the floor. Now, this truck was ordered with a aftermarket APU, so there's a vent here that was installed by the guys at CTR just to have a little bit of AC. It's kind of a nice option here if you want to blow on your have it blow on your face when you're, or on your feet or whatever, whichever way you sleep, you can have it circulate the air here a little bit. And then on this side here, this is where the controls are for the carrier APUs right there. We got a speaker volume with the headphone jack, and then there's an adjustment for the temperature when the truck is running, and then the lighting, and then the fridge to turn it off and on as well. So there we have it. Upper bunk as well, like you can see there. So that is the diamond upper bunk. All right, so that's it for this week's video. Again, a huge thank you to Don and Jackie for purchasing this truck. It's a beautiful last truck for you guys to purchase. I hope you buy one more, but I don't know. This is kind of a nice final ride for you guys. So congratulations and thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd sure love it if you did that. Just click down to the bottom here, click the bell so you're notified. Give the video a thumbs up if you're into that kind of a thing. I'd sure like it. It helps me out a lot. Hey, if you also want to check out my website, I got all my social links there. If you're interested in seeing what pictures I take of trucks, all my social feeds, they're there, Snapchat, Instagram, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, all that kind of stuff. I'm on there. So check that out. It's thekenworthguy.com. So thanks again for watching. I sure appreciate it. And we will see you on the next video. And as always, have yourself the world's best day.